Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where this afternoon I'm back here at the Alton Towers Resort, just on the monorail at the moment, of course, from the car parks and resort hotels down to the theme park entrance. Now, there's actually been quite a few updates at Alton Towers over the past few weeks. Of course, there was the easing of the restrictions, meaning that face coverings are no longer mandatory, they are optional. Along with that, an increase in capacity, rides back to full capacity, and so much more as well, as Alton Towers celebrates making summer memories. So that's what this vlog's about. We're going to check out the new entertainment that they've got, some of the different decorations, and much more for summer. Along with getting a few rides in, having a look at the queue times, and so much more. But yeah, like I say, just starting off here on the monorail. Of course, this is a free ride that takes you down from the car parks to the main entrance. It's about a 4-minute ride, and the monorail is quite an iconic part of Alton Towers in my opinion. It opened here back in 1987. Now, of course, with the monorail, you used to be able to see out really well, and then in 2008, they actually put lots of vinyl stickers on the windows around the monorail, making it much harder to see out into the park. However, if you sit here at the back of the monorail, as you can see, the windows haven't actually got the vinyls on. So yeah, you've got to be quite lucky to get this space at the back. Of course, on a morning, this space is reserved for those people who have got wheelchairs. But if you arrived in the afternoon, you're more than likely to be able to actually get into this space and just enjoy some really unique views. Of course, we've just passed through Forbidden Valley, and then of course Gloomy Woods. Now Katanga Canyon, you can see the runaway mine train off there to the left. Off to the right, the Congo River Rapids. And yeah, it's just really nice coming into the back of the train and getting some really good views across this part of the park. You can see the rapids down there as well. And of course we start to make our way down here to the main entrance. But yeah, looking forward to just sharing some updates with you all today in this vlog for if you're going to be visiting over summer. And in terms of if you want to see a full Alton Towers vlog here from the park, I did film one and put it on the channel just a few weeks ago. So yeah, just over a minute or so now, and we're back down here at the main entrance. This really is what makes Alton Towers special. You arrive here above Tower Street and look straight down here from the monorail and get that fantastic view of the main entrance street and of course the Towers ruins down there at the bottom. Like I say, it did used to be a lot better before the vinyls were put on the windows, but here from the back you still get quite a nice view out down to Tower Street. So yeah, got my annual pass ready. Let's go and get into the park. Just stepped off the monorail then, and I've arrived here on the entrance plaza to the Alton Towers Resort. And yeah, just thought I'd show you the nice view down here with the corkscrew. Of course, this ride opened in 1980 and closed in 2008. And it's the ride that turned Alton Towers from more of a fun fair into the fully fledged theme park that it is today. That much of an important ride that they actually wanted to keep the corkscrews here and put them at the main entrance to the theme park. Right, let's go and get inside. Just stepped in then through the turnstiles and here on Tower Street. Now it is summer today, even though it might not look like it. Well, here we go. You can actually hear a brand new soundtrack that's been specially created by Alton Towers for summer. It's making summer memories. And yeah, it's like this tropical vibes mix. I really like it. There you go. Here's a little listen to it. It's actually sung in the style of Hall of the Mountain King as well. A little bit different, isn't it? It's making summer memories. Actually sung with All the Mountain King, so that's a little bit different, isn't it? I love that. Just creating them summer vibes. Honestly, I love it. I think it's really nice and catchy. Something a little bit different as well. And the fact they've kept Hall of the Mountain King in there and kind of sung along to it really adds to the soundtrack. But yeah, just something a little bit different down here at Alton Towers. The entertainments team have done so much throughout 2021 already. And it's really nice to see them taking on these little extra projects that add something a little bit different to the park. And talking of those summer style vibes down here at Alton Towers, yeah, the lawns here look like we're in some sort of festival. Because if I spin you around this way, here we go. There's flags absolutely everywhere. Now, of course, you've still got the main stage down at the bottom. That's still got the entertainment that they've been running since earlier this year on there. However, they've now got like a summer game show as well. It's on a couple of times a day. Definitely recommend checking the Alton Towers app for details, but it does also tell you show times down on the board next to the stage. But yeah, this afternoon, I'm going to check out this game show and see what it's like. I probably won't play along because I don't need to learn any more Alton Towers knowledge or get any Alton Towers prizes. I'll leave that to the other people that are here today, but I'll show you what it's like just so you can have a bit of an idea, and then maybe you can prepare yourselves to do the Alton Towers game show if you are coming down here to the park. But I've not seen it yet. I don't know what to expect, but we're going to check that out later on in this vlog this afternoon. I must say, I really like the feel that they've gone for down here on the lawns for summer. Really different, and it's just so nice to see them using this space for entertainment, like for the events. And honestly, like before, it used to be mainly used for fireworks at the end of the year and a couple of other special events, and that's about it. Whereas obviously now it's used for Oktoberfest, Scarefest, summer. It's brilliant. And as we can see, we've got a bit of summer entertainment going on over here. Here we go. Love those guys. He's got his rubber ring on over there. Love it. He's trying to find the beach, I think he said. Love it. But yeah, just creating them summer vibes down here. Honestly, it's brilliant. I've said vibes way too much in this vlog already. But yeah, you still got all your different food down here as well that I did an update on a few weeks ago, and all your entertainment down there on the stage. But like I say, going to check out the game show later on, but that isn't the only thing on the stage. You've got the character shows and so much more down here to enjoy if you're visiting Alton Towers this summer. Brilliant. Entertainment a little bit later on. I think it's time for a nice summer smiler ride, don't you? Let's go ahead on the smiler using the single rider queue. It's been a long time, hasn't it? So yes, single rider hasn't actually been available here at Alton Towers all of last year, of course, because of social distancing. However, now single rider is back here at Alton Towers on the smiler. So yeah, I'm going to go and see how long this takes. Main queue is advertised at 120 minutes at the moment. So of course, I'm on my own. I'm going to join single rider and let's see how long it takes to ride the smiler. But honestly, I'm really pleased to see this queue back open. Like I say, we've not had it for the best part of 2 years now, and it's great, especially, you know, if you're on your own and coming to the park, or even if you don't mind not sitting with your family and friends, you can all queue up together still. Then on the ride, you'll just be placed, of course, in the what would normally be empty seats. With the smiler, of course, it can seat 16 riders. There's 4 rows of 4 people, so of course that it means that, you know, there's a party of 3 and then there's an empty seat, you will fill that space as a single rider. So yeah, gonna go and head inside. Let's go see how long this takes. So I waited a grand total of 20 minutes in the single rider queue for the smiler. Bear in mind that when I joined that, the main queue was advertised at 120. So can't complain at all. It's a free service and it's definitely worth using if you don't mind not sitting with your family and friends when you go on the smiler. It can save you some time, and just that you can go back round again, join the single rider queue and have another go. That's what it's there for. But I thought I was going to get absolutely so chussed. Obviously it's a fully enclosed station, and I was about 10 minutes into the queue and they played the announcement saying that due to poor weather your ride might be uncomfortable. So I thought, oh, here we go, I'm going to get soaked. But luckily it was only drizzling a tiny little bit. I think maybe literally before I was about to get on it was chucking it down, and I just narrowly avoided it. But yeah, really impressed with that with the smiler. Single rider's back in action, free service, and definitely worth using if you want to save a bit of time when you come here to Alton Towers this summer. So I've left X Sector then now after that awesome ride over on the smiler, and I'm back up here on the roofs of the Towers ruins that I'm really pleased to say are still open to walk around here at the park. Really impressed with that, and the fact they've kept them open throughout the summer. Like I say, Scarefest is approaching and they've still not closed them, so I'm really pleased about that because it means that people can come up here and enjoy them in the lovely sunshine, or just not today. But anyway, if you come in here, definitely come and check out the Towers ruins. I did film a detailed tour a couple of months back here on the channel with the areas that are open, then came back a few weeks ago and of course showcased the areas that they opened up a little bit later on. So yeah, really impressed that they've kept them open. But of course, when are we going to find out more details about Scarefest? I'm really looking forward to hearing. Of course, we don't really know much so far about this year's event. Are we going to be seeing a new maze for this year? The return of some classics? I mean, of course, Darkest Depths is still set up as far as we know, kind of on the pathway down towards Dark Forest. So yeah, I imagine that's going to be back in there. Of course, in terms of the Towers ruins, from what we can see, Altonville Mine Tours is still set up down at the back of the towers. And along with that as well, you know, what else could we be seeing? The attic, I assume that's going to make its return for its 3rd year. That seems to still be set up literally underneath where I'm standing now here on the roof. So looking forward to finding out more about Scarefest. But of course, I'm really pleased with Alton Towers, the fact they've kept the ruins open this summer for people to come and enjoy. Of course, they could be closing tonight or tomorrow, or it could be another few weeks, who knows. But if you are coming here and you see them open, definitely come and have a walk round, because yeah, look at these views, it is not to be missed. Back outside of the Towers ruins then now, here onto Fountain Square. As you can probably hear in the background, it's not just the custom music what they're now playing around Alton Towers. They've got all different summery tracks playing as well. Of course, this is just for the summer. I'm not too sure how I feel about it playing up here by Hex. Kind of takes away the mood a little bit of this attraction, but I guess it is just for the summer. We've all been through so much, haven't we, over the past year and a half with the pandemic. So yeah, some nice relatable summer tracks. You know, it's just something a bit different for the summer here at Alton Towers. What really is great to see though is of course the removal of the one-way systems and just so much more normality. With Hex, you're now queuing up all the way back inside. Of course, before that, they were using the cattle pen queue line here, and there was loads of temporary barriers. You can still see, of course, where all the markers were. But yeah, all of that's now been cleared. Areas like Katanga Canyon, where there was the one-way system in place by the rapids and the runaway mine train, that has now gone. And yeah, just, you know, a lot of normality has now resumed here at Alton Towers, which really is nice to see after everything that we've been through. Finally, feels like some normality again, it really does. And some more big news here at Alton Towers, of course, is that all rides are now on full capacity again. So 13 did have water dummies in place at the back, all because of the balance, of course, to make sure that the ride would complete the circuit safely. As you can see, all the dummies have now been removed and all rows are now being filled on the different rides here at Alton Towers. Of course, with 13, some of the dummies were removed a few weeks ago, and the final couple of ones that were on the back row were removed just over a week ago. But yeah, things are really getting back to normal now. And of course, with rides now running at full capacity, means your queue times are also going to be a lot less than they have been because of the reduced capacity and social distancing on the trains. Now, I know that we're in August and it's still supposed to be summer, even though this weather doesn't really feel like it, but Alton Towers have revealed some information about Christmas 2021 here at the park. Yes, we've still got Oktoberfest to come, Scarefest and fireworks, but oh no, we've got information about Christmas for this year, and you know what, it sounds really exciting. So for Christmas this year, the park will be open to day guests along with hotel guests. You'll be able to pay just for a ticket to come to the park. It'll be limited rides, however, there's going to be more attractions than ever before, including Gangster Granny the Ride, of course the new dark ride up in the world of David Walliams. That's going to be open at Christmas, along with other indoor attractions, normally Hex, Jewel, CBeebies Land, and of course a few other different experiences throughout the park. But also, for the first time, they're going to actually be doing a massive Christmas market on Towers Street. Now this sounds fantastic. There's going to be over 60 stalls, and it's actually going to be free to come to. All you'll need to do is pay your £6 parking fee, and that is free. You'll then be able to pay if you want to do the rides, and of course experience another new attraction for this year, which is going to be Lightopia. And this is like a lantern walkthrough that is going to be launching this year for the first time. There's going to be like a fountain show and so much more. So we don't know the exact location of this. I'm thinking, is it maybe going to be on the front lawns area possibly? The fact that they're going to be doing separate admission for that makes me think, you know, it's going to have to be somewhere up near the entrance, or it could be somewhere completely different. But we do know that the gardens are also going to be transformed for Christmas as well, like they were last year, and so much more. So yeah, really exciting stuff in regards to the events this year. Of course, we're only weeks away now from Oktoberfest. I'll be filming a construction update for that when we start seeing props going out, and of course following on from that, straight into Scarefest, fireworks, and then Christmas. So things are really looking up at Alton Towers with all these events. It's great to see. And you know what, I can't wait to see the iconic bandstand here with all them nice lights in again. It's going to look absolutely spectacular. Now this might be completely unrelated to what I was just talking about, but you know what, I'm gonna say it anyway because it might all puzzle together. Just getting back to Lightopia, which is gonna be new for Christmas this year here at Alton Towers. Now there's gonna be a lantern kind of festival, and there's gonna be a fountain show as well that looks to be like it's gonna go onto a lake. Now that's why I thought, oh, maybe the front lawns, and then yeah, they're gonna use the main lake. Well, just next to the screw fountain that I showed you there, of course you've got this lake that is in between, like Haunted Hollow is the pathway, not the first one you can see, but but just behind it in the trees. Then you've got this little pathway that runs from Mutiny Bay down to Forbidden Valley. Well, over the past month, 2 months, I'd say, this whole pathway here has been completely cleared. All the trees have been cleared back as well, and that's made me think, hang on a minute, maybe this could be for Lightopia. I mean, we don't know where it's going to be in the park, but we do know that it's going to be like a paid separate attraction for it. You'll be able to get combi tickets and everything, but yeah, you know, you're going to be able to just do that if you want to as well and not do the ride. So yeah, maybe they could be using this lake just here, possibly for like the fountain show. Can you imagine it? It'd be really nice, all lasers and fountains. Again, it's just speculation, might be nothing, completely unrelated to Lightopia, and they just cleared it because they needed to. But honestly, you never know. And of course, no matter what, this area all cleared is great. Fantastic picnic spot just there. You know what, on a nice sunny day, I'm just gonna come and lay here for a little bit with Charlotte, have a nice relax, watching people whiz by up there on the sky ride. Well, I'm doing quite well to avoid the rain today. I was walking from the gardens and it absolutely started to chuck it down. So I managed to shelter under a tree for about 15 minutes and it's cleared up now. So making my way just around the corner here onto the front lawns, ready for the big summer giveaway. So yeah, this is brand new, only started last week and I've not seen it yet. So don't have a clue exactly how it's gonna work. All I know is they're gonna shoot out some kind of t-shirts and some of them you win extra prizes from other than just the t-shirt. So I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out literally in 5 minutes time on the stage round here. So I'm gonna head round there, get a seat down near the front. Looks pretty quiet from what I can see, and we'll see exactly what the big summer giveaway is all about. But yeah, in my opinion, when they're giving away freebies, it's always worth coming to check out. And like I say, I'm not gonna go for the prizes myself, I'll let other people get them, but I'll show you what it's like and of course give you a bit of an idea if you're coming down here to the resort this summer.
That's right. Now Mr. Paul has a t-shirt cannon. Inside the
t-shirt cannon, here we go.
A t-shirt, which Mr. Paul is then going to fire into the crowd, and it's up to you to capture the t-shirt. If you capture it, it's yours to keep forever and ever and ever. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, who would like a t-shirt?
Here we go. Everyone's ready for it. Here we go.
Are you ready? Now,
we've got the traffic patrol down here as well. Here we go. It is ready to go.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
That was a good catch, bravo!
There you go.
Well done. But one t-shirt isn't enough, is it? No, I think we should have another t-shirt. What do you think?
Hey!
I think so too. All right then. Mr. Paul, are we ready? All right then, here we go. Second t-shirt. 3, 2, 1.
Hey! This is so random. I love it.
Like, came straight to you. Perfect. Bravo, bravo. You know what to do, John.
Here we go. Third t-shirt coming out now.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my God! Where's it gone? All the way over there. Oh my God! We got people falling over and everything. Oh, what? I've never seen anything like it. What is going on? Literally.
No. So those who have caught the t-shirts, unravel your t-shirt because we're looking for a golden Alton Towers logo. And if you have that on your t-shirt, you've won something very special. Not that one because we're looking for a gold Alton Towers logo.
Oh, gold Alton Towers logo.
I can spot it in the crowd. Right over there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Come to the front of the stage.
Oh, here we go.
A very big round of applause. Come right on down here.
It's a bit different, isn't it? A bit different to what I was expecting.
We want something very special indeed.
Here we go. So because he got the golden t-shirt, there's something for him in the envelope.
What's inside?
Here we go.
See.
Oh.
Well, not in terms and conditions, that's more on the other side.
What's he won? Here we go.
See, I'll read this out for you. It's a free one-day entry for up to 4 guests. You get to come back for free.
Oh, there you go. Hey, theme park tickets for 4 people. Oh, brilliant. What a nice prize.
It's of course, you're very welcome. That's it for our Summer of Fun giveaway for today. We are going to...
Well, that was a bit more hectic than I was expecting. Literally 3 opportunities there to grab one of the t-shirts, and the golden t-shirt means that you get a special prize. And as you saw today, that was 4 theme park tickets. That's a really good prize anyway, but they also give away a lot more than that, including a hotel stay as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth making your way down there to go and check that out. I'm chatting with the team afterwards. They were saying how there's fast track tickets available, food vouchers like donuts and that sort of thing, light bites around the park, full meals that you can get, and so much more. Honestly, I think it's a really good idea what they're doing. Why not? And that's happening every day during the summer over on the front lawn. So yeah, a couple of times a day you got chances to pick up them prizes. So there's something a little bit extra that Alton Towers are offering. So there we go. But anyway, gonna have a little walk now past Wicker Man here and down towards Forbidden Valley, and we'll check out some of the queue times and some other updates down there as well. I was just walking down the pathway there from Wicker Man, walked around the corner here into Gloomy Wood, of course by Jewel, and thought, blimey, it looks a bit bare around here. They've actually chopped down some of the trees, as you can see. Then I remembered, hang on a minute, about a week and a half ago, one of the trees next to Jewel actually fell over. So what I'm thinking is it's more of a safety thing, and they've chopped down some of the other trees around here. So it's not quite as Gloomy Wood as it was before, but I'll show you around so we can have a look. So yeah, you can tell they've chopped a few trees down around in this area, but nothing to get excited about in terms of, oh, there's a new coaster coming that's going to take up this space. Like I say, a tree did fall down. I believe it's the one that was just there on the left-hand side by the entrance to Jewel. So yeah, it looks quite bare there now compared to how it did before. But yeah, does anybody remember, just talking of Gloomy Wood and coasters, who remembers the old plans for a Vekoma booster bike coaster around here? They're actually going to build, we're going back to like the mid-2000s, they were looking at building a launch coaster around this area where you'd actually sit on a broomstick and it would take you around this part of the park. That was of course before Rita, and that's what they went for in the end. But how much cooler would that have been? And of course Gloomy Wood would then have had a second attraction, because you know, ever since 1992 this area of the park's only had one attraction, and of course that is the iconic haunted house, or Jewel as it's now known. But yeah, this fella could have been watching a coaster go round. How fun would that have been? Rain's starting to come down again now, and the wind's picking up a bit here at Alton Towers, so I think it's a good time to call it a day. But you know what? Got the updates in that I wanted to, and yeah, just mainly checking out the summary updates at the park. Of course, the new soundtrack, the entertainment, the giveaway. Yeah, it's always good to see Alton Towers doing a bit more. And fingers crossed soon we'll start getting some details more about Oktoberfest and Scarefest as well. And of course, fireworks coming back. Not had fireworks for a couple of years, so cannot wait for that. But there you go. In terms of the queue times here at Alton Towers, check out the full vlog that we did a few weeks ago here on the channel for all the different details. But walking out, it is quite busy. Nemesis 40 minutes, Galactica 50. You know, the queues if you're coming in summer holidays are going to be bigger, but stick to the advice that I share in that main vlog, all about coming down to the back of the park first, Forbidden Valley, Dark Forest, and working your way forwards. Avoid Wicker Man first, and also Spinball Wizard, you know, head all the way backwards. That's what it's about. But there you go. Thanks, mate. Just crossing over on the pedestrian crossing. But there you go. Yeah, it's all good fun coming here to Alton Towers. But of course, it is summer holidays. You are going to be queuing up, but you can try your best to get here early, stay till 7 o'clock, and the park really does start to filter out. But tell you what, it's wet, it's miserable. I'm going home to have a nice chill out. But got lots coming up over the next few weeks. I'm going to be taking you on another abroad trip. Unfortunately, no Charlotte this time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing that trip to you here on Theme Park Worldwide. So that's coming up. But with Charlotte, we've got some bits coming up soon. We're off to Great Yarmouth in the next couple of weeks, and so much more. So stay tuned for that here on Theme Park Worldwide. Blimey, it's horrible now. But there we go. From Alton Towers, that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in tomorrow's video.